Hi friends, in this video we will go to the new topic Vue.js. I will open the Vue.js website. If you type Vue in the Google, so you will be able to see Vue.js at the top of the thing. Now I will open Vue.js website. So the Progress JavaScript framework, it is the Vue.js. Let's go to the get started. If I go to the get started, here it is the getting started. Now I will go to the installation. Let's install the Vue.js in our project. So installation. If you go down to the installation, so here you will be able to see CDN. Vue.js can be installed in many ways. So we can install it in CDN or we can install through the Node Package Manager. We will install using CDN only. Now if we go down and if you see here, Vue.js is also available in Unpackage and CDN.js. So it is available in Unpackage and CDN.js also. Let's open this CDN.js. Here you are able to see the Vue.js code. At the time of the recording, the version number of Vue.js is 2.6.11. Okay. Let's copy this URL and let's create a new project in our system. Here I will create a new folder by name Vue Basics. Okay, so let's go into the command prompt and I will open the Visual Studio as normal. I will create a new file by name index.html. Let's create a new file index.html. Let's we do only the basic thing. So now I will open the HTML file. It's a snippet markup. Down I will paste the Vue.js URL what I have copied here. Let's do the basic thing, traditional method, how we can do without Vue.js. Let's take one input variable. Okay, input type is equal to text and let's add the ID as a name for this input box. I want to populate the value in this input box dynamically through the JavaScript. Let's do that one using the traditional JavaScript. Let's see the output of the basic thing what we have did up now. So if you open the Vue.js basics, so here this is the input box what you will be able to see. Okay, now what I will do, I will go here. I need to populate the name in this input variable dynamically. Let's write the script code, traditional script code. I will take one data variable, okay, with the name as my name Leela. Okay, so I created a basic variable, one variable, an object. Let's think it's a object. Okay, so if I want to show that name into this input text box, what I need to know, first I need to interpret, go through the DOM and I need to catch this element and I need to insert the value of insert the name into that value. So we will go document dot query selector, okay, with the name ID of the name, okay, dot value is equal to data dot name. Okay, what it will do, so it will go to the input element of this name and it will populate the value with this variable. Okay, let's see the output. So if I see the output, yeah, so the name is available, that variable of the name is available of that variable. This is the traditional method. Now if I change, now my requirement is if I change anything here, the variable also automatically has to change. How we can do using the traditional JavaScript, we need to add an event listener, key down or key press or key enter, anything whatever, we need to add an event listener, and whenever the key is pressed, so we need to update this variable. So this could be a lot of scripting code. So this is a very painful task. So let's see how we can do this one using the Vue.js. let's see. First is first, what we need to do is we need to create a new view instance of the view variable. Okay, we will write the data variable and I will take that variable data. Okay, before that one we need to tell the element, from which element I need to add the instance of the view. So what we can do, I will write the id of that one. Here we will wrap the div with an id of app. Okay, I will keep here id is equal to app. Now what this view instance will do is, so within this element, so whatever the elements, HTML elements present inside this app element, there only the view instance will apply and the reactivity will apply in this app element only. So whatever the HTML is there outside this app div, app id, the reactivity will not appear, the view instance will not appear outside the app thing or outside this app thing. We have given id with app. Now what we will do, we will remove this one. Okay, and let's refresh the browser. If I refresh the browser, what happened, I am unable to see the name in the input box. What we can do now, what we have to do is, just we need to add v-model. It's a directive, model is a directive in the Vue.js. All the just remember, all the directives will be prefixed with view, as it is a Vue.js, so it is prefixed with the view. Okay, what I will give, I will give the variable name. Okay, here v-model is equal to name. Now what I will do, I will refresh here. See the magic, what it has happened. So the name is appeared in the input box. And what can you do, I can also write, so the input value is, so we can define the variable in the mustache brackets. So here it will be using the mustache brackets. So the name, so if you see the output here you will be able to see the input value is Leela. Now here the thing what we can do is, if we write anything here, so here also it is get updated. So this is the magic in the Vue.js. So there is no need to write the listeners and all those things. So automatically the name variable, wherever this variable is used, automatically it will be updated. Where it will be updated, it will be updated everywhere. This is the magic of the Vue.js. Now what we can do, another thing what we can do is, we can remove this one and we can paste it here like this, and we can remove this complete variable also. So this is the basic view, how we can create a view instance and how we can bind the small basic variable in the HTML. So with this 4 lines of code, so we have obtained the reactivity and also listeners and all those things also it happened. So if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.